Dragonflies are ancient insects, which are estimated to be 300 million years old. They are a type of insect that is easy to find and can be found from the coast to an altitude of more than 3,000 meters above sea level. They are widely distributed in the rice field forest area of the Yard River from homes to cities. They have been known as animals that live on land and in the air, even though in reality they have the ability to survive in water for several years. Begins their life in water around midsummer. Females float above fresh water and dip their stomachs into it in water to place the eggs, which usually hatch in between 7 to 8 days. The hatched eggs will turn into larvae, or also commonly called nymphs, when they appear as nymphs. Dragonflies are quite fierce carnivores that hunt various types of water insects, mosquito larvae and even small fish, and tadpoles with nymphs that eat mosquito larvae, or environmental larvae, are free from excessive mosquito growth. The presence of nymphs in the water not only helps control the growth of mosquitoes, but more than that, the presence of dragonfly eggs and nymphs in a body of water is an indicator of the cleanliness and health of the water. This is because dragonfly eggs and nymphs need stable levels of oxygen and clean water, which scientists consider to be a bioindicator of ecosystem health. Therefore, if there are lots of dragonfly eggs or nymphs in a body of water, it can be confirmed that the water is clean water quality and free from pollution. Lives in the water for a period of time, varying from 2 to 7 years. Meanwhile, on land, adult dragonflies only live about 10 weeks. So dragonflies spend most of their lives in the water, and nymph water breathes using internal gills and uses jaws that can be extended to catch other animals. Uniquely, dragonfly larvae breathe through gills located on their anus. They draw water into the anus to facilitate air-gas exchange. When nymph expel water, they push themselves forward so that secrete water through the anus, which benefits the movement of the respiratory system. After molting up to 17 times, the nymphs are ready to metamorphose into adult dragonflies. At that time, they will climb water plants at night. Exposure to air on land allows the larvae to breathe. Their skin will split, where then the adult dragonfly will crawl out of the larva's skin, wait for the sun to rise, move its wings, and then fly to eat pests or flies, even though it looks like an exotic creature and likes to fly in the area around air. Dragonflies are vicious predators whose role is to help control plantiper pests, which are a threat for agriculture. Dragonflies are very good flyers with a very wide roaming area. They are able to move each of their 4 wings independently. They can flap each wing up and down, and can rotate their wings back and forth. Therefore, they have the ability and a very good flying style that is rarely possessed by other flying animals. Dragonflies can move straight up or down, fly backwards, stop and hover, and make sharp turns at full speed or in slow motion. That ability is supplemented by 2 compound eyes that take up most of its head, where the eyes contain around 30,000 sides, and each of them can carry information about the environment and information about its prey. With eyes that big, they have a viewing angle of almost 360 degrees. The only part that dragonflies can't see is the area behind them. Its head has excellent flying abilities combined with good eyesight, making dragonflies a feared hunter for other insects such as mosquitoes or mayflies. Which have the ability to intercept prey in the air, so that when hunting they have a success rate of up to more than 90%. Dragonflies are one of the animals that have thermoregulatory ability, the ability to maintain body temperature within the normal range and increase body temperature properly. This animal will patrol the air by flipping its wings, where this flying style is able to increase body temperature. Indirectly, a number of dragonfly species are also known to migrate well, singly or in mass. Like other migratory species, dragonflies move from one area to another to follow or find needed resources, or in response to environmental changes such as upcoming cold weather, and sometimes they have to migrate very long distances to reach 11,000 miles between India and Africa. Dragonflies are included in the order Odonata, which means teeth, where this term refers to the strong tooth structure on their lower jaw, even though they are included in the group of insects that can be found easily. But in fact, this animal has its own protective sanctuary. Several Countries have created dragonfly protection sanctuaries with the aim of ensuring that these Adonata animals do not quickly become extinct because they are often hunted by humans. One of the countries that has a dragonfly sanctuary is England. This country is the first country to have a dragonfly sanctuary, which was first established in 2009. It contains around 42 species of dragonflies from all over the world, and apart from England there are the United States and Japan, which have protected sanctuaries for dragonflies.